Hello and welcome everybody. Today is a new day and we are going to start with a fresh topic. As you know, we are doing phrasal verbs. We have already reached the part 5 or possibly part 6 of our class, and we have also previously done all these portions. You can follow them. I'll attach the link in the description box. You can follow my website slothskill.com. You'll get a lot of content over here. And why is this very important for all the classes? As you can see, I've written 9, 10, 11, 12, because 9s and 10s you get like kind of 20, 25, 30% of phrasal verbs, and 11, 12 almost 100% is phrasal verb only. So it is better that you start preparing from class 9. Okay, so let's start with carry first. No, not carry, we are starting with run first, right? So we will do run first. These are the sentences. What is the process? How do we do it? How do we go about it? First we will see the sentences. We will try to solve these sentences. Okay, if you can solve them, you know that you already know this, so you don't have to write them. If you do not know, only those that you do not know, that you write down in your notebook, so that you can later on revise. Achha, this means that I'll give you the meanings also. Okay, and most importantly, these are all that is very common in your class 12, 11, 12 questions, question papers, 9, 10, 11, 12, all, right? So even if you are preparing from a sample paper, you will get some of these sentences common. Okay, not the sentences but the types, the phrasal verbs will be common. So it is better that you write them down, prepare from here, okay, without waiting for some kind of paid course or paid books or anything like that. We need to go to the store. We have run dash of milk. Very simple. Run out of meaning you do not have enough supply. I ran dash an old friend, put a star over here. This you will see in the exam. Okay, very important sentence. Even while solving sample papers, I told you, I ran into an old friend, meaning I suddenly came across. The car accidentally ran dash a piece of broken glass. Means what? Means when you are, see, you can use the logic to write this correctly. When you drive the car, the tires will go over it, na, if there are broken glass. So over. He ran dash a huge credit card bill during his vacation. So he went to the vacation and he spent a lot, and how he paid? Using his credit card. So he ran up the bill. Even if it is electricity bill, even if you have, because it is summer and you are using the fan, AC, geyser, not the geyser of course, so you are using the other stuff, okay, the dishwashers, washing machines, so you run up the bill. Okay, so just like the bill increases, we say, na, that way. Can you run dash the key features of the new software? Meaning what? Can you describe or mention what are the key features of the software, so that I can learn? Just like when you buy a phone to your parent, or your parent buys a phone to you, you may ask, Acha, how to work about it? Let me see the YouTube and know what are the key features, like that. She decided to run dash mayor of her city. That means she is trying to contest herself or try for the post of the mayor of her city. She wanted to be a candidate. Okay, next one, let's run dash the presentation. So let's run dash the presentation, meaning to review or rehearse quickly. How will you do it? Run one more time before the meeting. Before the meeting, I just want to check this. So how will you write it? It will be run through. Just once again I will revisit it. I will see if I am ready with it. Next one, number 8. The child decided to run dash from home after an argument. So it will be like leave a place quickly, because he wanted to leave the place, he is not interested in. After the quarrel, you don't want to stay with that person, no? So that will be run away from home after an argument. Okay, maybe mother, father scolded him and he is angry, he wants to run away from the house. The team decided to run dash the new marketing strategy. This is the team decided to run with, that means to adapt. There is a new idea that has come in the market and they want to adjust to that idea. Okay, they want to bring that, like Swiggy has Instamart, so you will see Zomato also has attached Blinkit with it. So it is kind of a marketing strategy, and you also added that to your company. 10. I need to, so number 9 is going to be run with. You accept that and decide to go along with it. Okay, I need to run dash some copies of this document. That means I want to Xerox, I want to have printout. So that means to produce a copy of something is run off, OFF. Last sentence from this part, run. The project is running behind schedule due to unexpected issues. Unexpected issues, ऐसा होने का chances नहीं था, there were no chance of that, but still it has happened. So it is going to be run behind. matlab it is not working as it should have worked, right? So if you now check the table, you will see run out of meaning what? To deplete the supply, okay, deplete, okay. Next, run into means encounter unexpectedly, so there was no chance but you suddenly met that person, that case. Run over means to drive over, okay. Run up means to accumulate, okay, increase. Run down means to describe or mention the main points of something, right? Next, run for meaning to be a candidate, okay, anything, candidate of anything. Run through meaning to review or rehearse, okay. Run away, this one is very easy, you don't have to write, just leave the place quickly, okay. Run with, this is important, run with means to accept or adopt an idea, okay. Next, run off, run off means to produce a copy of something like a Xerox, right. Run behind, this is very easy, to be late, delayed in completing a task, okay. If you are late in doing something, that is run behind. We say na, we run behind, we are running behind time, meaning 8 p.m. we had to come back home, but we are still in the office working, we haven't left office, so it is already 8 p.m. and we are behind time. By 8 p.m. we should have left. So this is all from run. This is enough. If you have prepared this much, you will be able to write all possible sentences from run, okay. So now we will move into the next one, which is carry. Here we have few sentences, only 8. The necessary ones are only 8, so that only I have given. We will practice those and that will be the end of today's class. So a few more, just stay with me, keep following. First one, despite the challenges, they decided to carry dash with their project. So carry on with their project means keep doing that. Next one, the research team will carry dash experiments to test their hypothesis. So there is a hypothesis, so they want to carry out experiments, whether it is working or not, okay, to complete, to perform. Next one, unused vacation days can often be carried dash to the next year. Sometimes it happens, no, if you have not used the holidays this year, it is carried over to the next year, so you can use them in the next year also. Next, she managed to carry dash the challenging dance routine flawlessly. So carry off, okay. So that means to be successful in doing something, to successfully do something that is difficult, right. Next, the company carried dash the losses from the previous fiscal year. That means carry forward karte hai. So there are losses, so you carry them forward. That means it is next year's loss also. Now you try to increase the profit so that it can be, the company can come to terms with that loss, okay, and reduce the loss. The audience was carried dash by the powerful performance. So carried away, that means when you are overwhelmed with the performance, such a good movie, like that, okay. With determination, they managed to carry dash the complex negotiations carry through. When you are determined that you have to do it, that phrasal verb बहुत difficult. If you keep saying this, it will not help you. So this is the way that I have come up, that possibly will help you. Some will accept, some will not, okay. Those who will be able to accept it, they will score more marks, because you have taken this, we have this determination that I have to do it. When it is there in my exam, I have to do it. So to carry through, okay, that means to complete a plan. Last one, make sure to carry the team dash in your project updates. That means carry the team along, okay. To involve or include the process of, like when you are taking a decision, okay. Sometimes I make a poll and ask you, that do you want this, do you want that. So in that case, sometimes I ask you ki, do you want the Hindi explanation or English explanation, you tell me. So similarly, according to those poll, I provide you the videos. So this is kind of, I take your decisions, your ideas, so that will be carry the team along. So in the decision making process, include them as well, right. Now we will move into the table. See what you could not answer correctly, only those you write down. Carry on, what is the meaning? To continue doing something. Carry out means to complete, to perform, right. Carry over means to transfer or apply something from one situation of time to another. Carry off meaning to succeed in doing something, okay. Carry forward means to take something from one point in time to another, like from the present time to the future. That means this year to next year, future date. carry, next one, carry away, to be emotionally overwhelmed, like oh my god, it was such a good movie, I am on the verge of tears. Next one, carry through. Carry through means to complete a task, right? Next, carry somebody along or carry along. This means to involve in, just simply write involve in decision making. That will be enough when you are writing down. You can write the full sentence, but if you want, you can simply write the highlighted parts. So that is all for today. We have finished the 2 phrasal verbs that we had to do today. I will keep it short because if it is a very long video, you will just be bored with it. So if you have more such, if your private tutors, if your school tells you ki acha you also prepare this one, you let me know that in the comment section. I will help you with the things that you have to remember. Like I am trying to bring all those which is there in the sample papers, which is there in your question papers, which has come in your exams, previous exams, PYQs I have checked. So from there, these are the sentences. If there is anything else, you can of course tell me, I'll bring that too as well, right? So much, thank you so much. Let's meet in the next class again with a new type of a video, and of course do not forget to like, share and subscribe.